Y'all be using the same radio. I ain't gonna lie. I get it right now.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharp. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. Stopping by for conversation and a drink today is one of the most influential content creators on the planet, one of the biggest stars online. He's the most subscribed to Twitch streamer in history. He has the highest North American concurrent viewers on Twitch. The stream featured Kevin Hart, Drewski, and LeBron James. In 2024, he got more watch time than the next two top streamers combined on Twitch. Mr. Beast calls him the Twitch GOAT. Two-time Streamer of the Year award winner. He's the first streamer ever to partner with the brand Nike, a retired pro basketball player, a dominant force in the online entertainment landscape. He's a cultural influencer, social media superstar.
No way, bro. Shannon is not funny, bro. These, bro just said this nigga got is a retired pro basketball player. Stop. Let me hear it.
I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. Stopping by for conversation. You got to have two rags.
Where's that?
Club Shay Shay on the planet, one of the biggest stars online. He's the most subscribed to Twitch streamer in history. He has the highest North American concurrent viewers on Twitch. The stream featured Kevin Hart, Drewski, and LeBron James. In 2024, he got more watch time than the next two top streamers combined on Twitch. Mr. Beast calls him the Twitch GOAT. Two-time Streamer of the Year award winner. He's the first streamer ever to partner with the brand Nike, a retired pro basketball player, a dominant force in the online.
It's just like, bro, everything was cool what he was just saying, bro, but the retired pro basketball player, bro, that's crazy work, Shannon. That's crazy work. Retired pro basketball player is crazy work.
Entertainment landscape. He's a cultural influencer, a social a dominant. He's the first streamer ever to partner with the brand Nike, a retired pro basketball player, a dominant force in the online ever to partner with the brand Nike, a retired pro basketball player, a dominant. He's the first streamer ever to partner with the brand Nike, a retired pro basketball player, a dominant force in the online entertainment landscape. He's a cultural influencer, social media superstar, renowned rapper, global gamer, successful actor, internet sensation, talented entertainer, powerhouse philanthropist, a larger-than-life personality, and he's a key member of the winning NBA Celebrity All-Star Game, national treasure, a viral sensation. Here he is, Cenat.
Yo, that was a crazy interview. That was crazy.
But I think the thing that you're most proud of, bro, you gave us quality minutes.
Yeah.
You gave us quality minutes.
Come on. I was 100% from the field.
Yeah, you were.
I could have got more minutes.
Bro, you gave us, what you give us, 8, 10 points?
Nah, I gave out 4.
But you have some quality assists, key rebounds, played some outstanding defense.
So why did you play me?
I played you. Okay, we started the game with our starters.
Right.
Then you come in, you close the quarter.
Okay.
But it was your group that got us back into the game.
But do you not see my highlights? Well, I have.
Yes.
My highlights is better than everybody that was on that whole court.
Yeah, you have some good highlights. So now I feel very comfortable when you come back.
Thank you.
Giving you more quality minutes.
That's all.
Give you 16 minutes.
Okay, I like that right there. I'll take that.
16 minutes.
16 is good. 16 is good.
Bro, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man.
God, you want to talk? You too?
I do water because, like,
okay.
Yeah, I drove here, so
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Let me get some water.
Congrats, bro.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I've been doing great.
I didn't drive, though. Cal, how you been, man?
I've been good. You know, life has been great.
Life is great.
Just taking it in, just enjoying it as I go on, and just living life.
You grew up in the Bronx, New York. What do you remember most about growing up in the Bronx?
Growing up in the Bronx, I remember. Oh my God!
Was it fun times?
It was fun. It was also like that, like down in terms of like have like my family being able to do certain things and like and I just have like a lot of childhood friends that I'm still friends with today. That's all I can remember. But like in the Bronx, I feel like it was the perfect place for me to grow up at though. Okay.
When I look at all the famous people, Cardi B, Fat Joe, J-Lo, Mary J, KRS-One, Ice Spice, Swizz Beat, French Montana, Big Pun, Remy Ma, Biggie with the Hoodie, Slick Rick. Were you familiar with all those people when you were growing up in the Bronx?
Yes. To this day, I bump A Boogie. A Boogie's like my favorite. He's my favorite artist. Still is. You feel what I'm saying, from the Bronx? And just that when I was growing up in the Bronx, like, New York music is different because, like, New Yorkers can really relate to it. You
Correct.
feel what I'm saying? And, like, they'll say things in certain songs that's just New York related that only New Yorkers can take in and get it. And it's just a more lit, up-tempo vibe, for sure.
Knowing all those people were from the very community that you were growing up in, was that motivation to you to say, like, you know what, look at what they're doing, look at what they became. I can do that. Maybe not so much in the music industry, but I can choose a profession and I can be just as famous as those.
Yeah. It was definitely, it just looked so good in terms of, like, them representing the city. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and being a voice for the city. You know, like Pops, not Pops was from Brooklyn, but like New York.
This Friday,
We interrupt the World Diamond Center.
I'm gonna do it with you.
Get a piece, too.
In years, we're in. Goes off.
Feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Den of Thieves 2, rated R.
Honeybook completely changed how I do
It's
business.
crazy that they went and through my mom.
It's a fact. Running your own business is hard, but don't make it harder than it has.
We look at New York as one unit, like the city itself.
Right.
Like anybody who come out of there is just like, it's fire.
Right.
And it's tough. It's really tough to make out of New York because everybody would think it's like you can I curse?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like dick riding with somebody.
Right.
Or like, you feel me? Or like not. You gotta, like, showing support to somebody out of New York is like,
Yeah, they call it meat riding
yeah,
now.
you glazing or something. You feel what I'm saying? You meat riding. So it's like, nah, like, so when they do go crazy, it's fire.
Somehow you leave the Bronx and you end up in Georgia, but you end up in a homeless shelter. How did you end up in Georgia and how did you end up in homeless?
Yeah, so when I was younger, like, it's way younger. My mom, she had four kids. My little brother, dad was very in his life, so like he had like both parents, but the three of us, we only had my mom, and my mom was like struggling on her own and stuff. It was a lot of tough times, and we had to be in the shelter for quite some time. I'm in Georgia. Coming from New York, that was like it was like weird, but like,
Right.
you feel me? We was there. I remember like bits and parts. She has like the shelter sheets that she still has it at her house. Just like remember like certain things and all that. But it was definitely weird.
When you were in there, did you think anything like, man, we left Brooklyn, you left the Bronx, I got all my friends there, and we come to Georgia and we're in a homeless shelter.
Nah, I didn't even know.
You didn't really know what it.
Yeah, at the time I didn't even know we was in Georgia.
Okay.
Like we must have hopped on like a bus or something.
Correct.
But like at the time I didn't know we was in Georgia, and I was just going with the flow. You feel what I'm saying? Like wherever my mom went, I was just going.
Right.
It was me, my twin sister, and my older brother, and whenever she went, we just went.
Seeing that you've become so successful, Kai, and there are a lot of young people that's going through things right now, and some might be in a shelter. What kind of advice would you like to give those people that says no matter how tough the situation may be, sunshine follows rain?
Oh no cap. It's just like my mom. I would say like keep family close and never forget like the small things in your life that happen, because my mom is literally like a superhero. With times where I don't know I don't even know how she was able to make sure that we was able to like get through some nights and get through days, because I know it was definitely hard. I would definitely say keep your head up, keep God close, because a lot of things in the world is definitely, a lot of things that goes on in life happens for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? And it only builds character and a storyline. So like whenever people is struggling, it's never too late.
You mentioned that it's for you guys. You have a twin sister. You have and two younger brothers, right?
Older brother and a younger brother.
Oh, older brother and a younger brother.
Yeah.
How tough was that on your mom to try to raise four young kids? Obviously, you say your youngest brother, his dad was in his life.
Yeah.
But how difficult was that on your mom, knowing that you see her
We're gonna
going
do two parts
she's
of this
struggling,
next year.
trying to make ends meet to make sure you guys have the best of what she can afford?
Yeah, it was very difficult. You know? My mom, she just never gave up on us. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Anything could have happened. She could even quit on us, and like, you know, things could always be worse. But my mom, it was definitely hard. Like, there was some, like, we had to, like, it was so much time where she had to find food, or like, not on like, so like she always like make sure we cook this stuff, but like even like us even simply just wanting like McDonald's or something, like, and she couldn't get it. You feel me? Or like us wanting certain clothes, she couldn't get it. You feel me? And we just had to live with that, and it was definitely hard. You feel me? So like she was by herself, and I don't know how she do it. I thank her to this day.
Do you have a relationship with your father?
I do. I was just with him. Actually, I was just with him yesterday. The first Christmas I ever had with my pops.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
It was fine. It was good because like I had my whole family there, and like I understand. When I was younger, when I was younger, I used to be so hard on my pops. I didn't like want to like talk to him or nothing like that. My sister was very close with him, but as I got older, it's like I mature and I realized like, damn, like. Even though there's like no excuse for a
Him
man
not to be there.
Yeah, for a man not to be there. It's just more of a like I've grown older to accept the fact and forgive. Like I don't know what was going on at the time in his life. I don't know what was going on. I don't know how stressed he was. I don't know how anything was. So when I did spend the Christmas for him, he was very happy, and like now I'm able to provide for my family. You feel me? And he has kids. He has kids with somebody else, and his little kids remind me of like me and my brothers when we was growing up. So I just want to be able to help my pops out, so that he can give his
those kids what he could give you.
Yeah, what I wanted. You feel me? So it's just an amazing feeling. I was just with one of his.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of newsletters have already monetized.
His son yesterday, and I met him for the first time, and he loves all my stuff. So it's like I got to see him, and I just want the best for my pops right now, so that he can give them the life, you know, that I always wanted.
Did your stepbrothers know that your dad, their father and was your dad also? Did they know that before?
Yeah, so they knew. They at first like he called me, and then after it was one day I met them on FaceTime.
Okay.
But he always bragging to his friends, yo, Kai's my stepbrother, Kai's my brother, Kai's my brother, and nobody believed him. And then like when he always calls me, and like his name is Benedict. He reminds me of like me when I was younger, like for real. So like it's just so far. Like he's a big supporter of mine, and when he found that out, he was going crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
I've talked to people that a parent was not in their life when they were younger, and when they finally get an opportunity to talk to that parent, there's like, look, I'm not trying to go back and get the time that was lost.
Right.
I'm trying to start right here and move forward.
Right.
Is that how you feel?
Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That's how I feel. Cause like it's like it's nothing I can do to get that time back.
You can't get back what's lost.
Yeah. It's already happened. And it's like why like grieve on it when you could build a connection right now? You feel what I'm saying? As he's as we're getting older and stuff, and like I could just tell that like now it's on some where I could like build a genuine connection. I could text him, I could call him, and plus what I respect so much about him is like even when I did take off with a lot of my success, like he never played a role in like asking me for anything, or like a role of like trying to be sneaky and like try to like be like, hey, never put like, hey, I'm your dad card, like none of that. So I have gotten to that point where I have matured, and it's a good feeling too. It's like when you get over something, it's like, and you can move forward with it, it's just a wonderful feeling.
So you've forgiven your father for not being there, because Kai, I tell people all the time, forgiveness is not for your father, it's for you, because you have to let that burden go.
Right.
And since you've been able to do that, what a relief has that? What kind of relief has that given you?
It gave me a great relief. It's so crazy because yesterday when I was spending time with him, it was like damn, like I'm actually like joking with my pops. Like I'm actually like laughing and joking around, and he may not know like too much of what I like or what I'm into personally, but he's able to learn now. You feel what I'm saying? And like we're able to have that connection. But it feels amazing though, because like I've always seen when I was growing up, I used to see kids with both parents, like when somebody has a good dad next to them and they learn certain things and stuff. I was raised with my mom, so it was like, you feel me? It was like it's so different. It's a good feeling. My step pops were there for me a lot.
Right.
Though. Yeah.
So was that your first Christmas that you could remember with your dad?
First Christmas, and my birthday is December 16th, so like it was the first like happy birthday I done got. Like, I can visually remember.
Okay.
100% though, first Christmas, like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy, yeah.
Kai, what kind of student were you in school? How was school? How were you in school?
Man, class clown. Oh my gosh, I used to mess around all the time. I probably go to section like elementary school, terrible. Like I was a bad kid. Like, I used to get calls home every time. Middle school, I think like 6th grade bad, 7th grade bad, and in 8th grade I got my stuff together. Like I started to like realize like okay, I'm in school, I represent my mom, and then after high school, 9th grade was okay, 10th grade terrible. Like I did not care about no work. I didn't want to do no work. I wasn't locked in. I wasn't focused. And then 11th grade, it was okay. 12th grade, I rounded up.
Got it
good.
together.
You feel me? But I always just like joking around though.
So did you spend, how much time did you spend in New York and how much time did you spend in Georgia? Or was the majority of your school life in New York and then?
No, yeah, so from one of the New York, so start to finish, I probably like left, I moved to Georgia when I was 19.
Okay.
19 or 18.
Okay, so all your school was in New York.
All New York. Everything was New York.
Okay.
Like, everything, yeah. So I just moved to Georgia probably like it's been like since I've been living in Georgia probably like going on 4 years. Going on 4.
Okay.
Your child needs these 3 key factors to get into an Ivy League or top 25 university. And it's not having a good GPA or
yeah.
Were you popular with the girls in school?
Nah. Like I was cool like on a friend level, but like
Right.
I was like scared to talk to like anybody and stuff.
Were
like
you
that.
good in sports?
Hell no. Like, this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy because I wasn't good academically.
Okay.
Right? I wasn't good in sports. Like I tried out for the basketball team one time. They called like 10 shots that game. Like it was bad. Like I was just never an athletic type. I wasn't good at like robotics. I wasn't good at a lot of stuff. But I really love like being in front of the camera.
Okay.
And watching like YouTube.
Okay.
And playing like games.
Right.
So it would be games in front of the camera and YouTube.
Oh.
That was me. So like I wasn't into sports, and I actually hated athletes in my high school because like, damn, like why am I not athletic? Like everybody, everybody got varsity jackets.
Yeah.
They got the lacrosse sticks. They got the they coming in with the football helmets.
Yeah.
Baseball bats.
Yeah.
Running track. Like I'm like damn. So like. In middle school, I was like the water boy for like my basketball team.
Yeah.
I wanted to be involved in something, but they just say, just
I was bad at stuff.
You weren't good in school. You didn't play sports. Well, damn, you're just in daycare. You just going to watch.
I was literally, you feel me? Like nobody, my mom never got like forced me into. She never forced me into sports.
Did your dad play sports? Did your mom play sports? Did anybody?
My dad is not athletic. Like I literally got his genes handed down. Like my mom, I think the most she did was like volleyball.
Okay.
But like. It was like barely.
Right.
Like she always like she was big on like cameras, like taking pictures and stuff.
TD, Teddy, taking it to the house. Reservations for 6 book or the D book. Something. Drop out.
Yeah.
Yours. You go to college.
Right.
And you drop out.
Yeah. Year and a half there.
Okay.
Went for business administration. College was like a low key game changer because I dropped out in 2020 when COVID had hit.
Okay.
So boom. So like for a year straight, I had told myself before I got to college, I said, I remember September 5th, 2019, I went to Mooresville State College.
Okay.
I said, every 2 days, I'ma upload a YouTube video, and every day I'ma upload 3 skits because I did skits first.
Right.
And I went to YouTube. When I went to college, I was trying to balance them out. I would literally edit on my laptop. I learned how to edit. I edit on my laptop all the videos, and like when I was like 1 minute until I had to start class, I would run across the campus, get to my class, enjoy it. I didn't really like the learning part of it.
Right.
But then COVID hit. They had made an announcement like everybody gotta go, and I was like, what? And then after I went home,
you seem very pleased about that they shut college down because of COVID.
but I was recording in college. Like college was my content.
Right.
So like I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I seen all my friends. I was recording videos, and they had to go. So like now I'm like, oh damn, like what am I gonna do? But I had dropped out. But I told my mom they wanted me to do online work. But I told my mom, I said, I ain't gonna lie, I can't do online work. So like if I might not want to go back. And she was like, hey, if you could do what you continue doing and just show that you're getting money or like some type of proof of something going on,
right.
I'm with you.
good with it.
Yeah, she's good with it. So she was never strict. She was always supportive.
Right.
Yeah.
Was college? Oh, I'm listening at you talking. You say you weren't that. You wanted to be a class clown. You weren't very good in athletics. Did you go to college because that's what your mom wanted to do, or did you go to college because that's what you wanted?
Nah, I wanted to go to college.
Okay, you wanted to go to college.
Yeah, I wanted, because in New York, everybody. So in New York it's so different because like we don't have no, like other people, like we can't drive a car. We taking trains. We're taking buses.
Yes.
We in like buildings with we living with our families. It's kind of hard to get like live on your own so early and stuff like that. So the thought of like going upstate and going away to college in your own space.
Right.
I shared a room with my little brother for like 18, 17 years.
Right.
The whole time, me and my little brother, we had a share room, twin beds. So the first time going to college, I was like, oh yeah, I'm out. Like I gotta go see what this is about. And it was fire though. It showed you a little bit of how you living on your own.
Right.
So yeah.
You mentioned that when COVID hit, you were always doing videos even before COVID hit. Is that when COVID hit and you're doing your videos, is that made you realize that, you know what I'm doing in college is really not what I really, really want to do? I got another passion that I don't know if I can complete if I'm going to school, spending my time on this. Because what I tell people, Kai, and you can attest to this, as a content creator, that's all you do.
Yeah.
You don't do anything. You ain't got another job.
Yeah.
Content creating is your job.
Yeah. So like, when I did drop out, I knew I it was crazy. Like I automatically knew I didn't want to go back, and I was also like trying to already just brainstorming different videos.
Okay.
And I was restricted, so my mom didn't let me like record in the house.
Okay.
But with my friends and stuff, it was COVID, so anything we want to do, we had to do outside in the car.
Right.
So I started doing these car videos.
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store, because I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by myself and my expert team.
Videos and just stacking from there, like so, and just pushing out as much stuff because everybody was at home chilling and just waiting.
You said you were doing like prank videos.
Right.
You wanted to be a comedian. Did you want to be a comedian? I mean, what?
No, I did skits at first.
Right.
So I wanted to do funny skits or something in the lane of acting.
Okay.
Like, I always wanted to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Kai, but them pranks, man. Man, people take that. They was taking these pranks too far now, Kai.
No,
Somebody gonna get hurt.
No, yeah, I had stopped because I stopped. I did pranks. There was one point in time I did like wired up, like probably like 2021. I was going around doing these wired up pranks, but mine was never too extreme.
Right.
But the only extreme prank that I did was I did like something where I took money from a tip jar and then paid them like another crazy amount, or like just paid them a crazy amount as a prank. But people dumbed down on me on that, and I was like, oh yeah, like that is extreme. Like,
right.
You feel me? At the time I didn't see, I was like, damn, I'm giving them money though. Why is it extreme? But I ultimately got to realize like that was kind of crazy.
Right.
You feel me? So I just understood that was me. I ain't want to do no more pranks unless it was like all my friends and stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Pranking friends is one thing,
cool.
but pranking a stranger
is crazy.
because everybody don't play like you play.
True. Yeah.
Did your mom give you a time limit in which she said, okay, Kai, this needs to work by X, or you're going to have to, go back to school?
Never. She always supported me. She always was there behind me. She still is. She always makes sure that she spread a positive light on me when it came to the videos and stuff.
Kai, when did you find your voice? When did you find out, you know what? This is it. This is what I'm good at.
Yeah, when I was I'll probably say, was it freshman year? I think like freshman year or sophomore year, I had posted a skit. And on Facebook, when you get like 1,000 likes at the time, it was crazy. So I knew like it was crazy. But locally, my skits were like, and this is for people that know that lived in the Bronx. Locally, my skits was like picked up a lot of attention. And I was like, okay, hold on, I can actually do something. But the skits wasn't putting out a lifestyle for me in terms of like what I wanted to really, really do. And then I went from the skits and I went to YouTube. I started doing YouTube. And in college, I decided to do Ding Dong Ditch in college, in like the hallways and stuff. I did one. I posted it. The next day, I woke up to like 25,000 views, which is crazy. So I'm like, what the hell? Fell asleep, woke up the next day, it was at like 100,000. Then I just spammed that, and every time I dropped a new one, it finally started to hit like a million. It was like hitting 1 million views, and I had like Flight was the first person. Flight Reacts is a YouTuber. He was the first person to react to my Ding Dong Ditch thing while I was in college. So like I knew for a fact like this was gonna be fire, but I understood that at that point in time, that trend I was doing, it was only a trend, and my subscribers and fan base was only building off trends because I was posting a vlog and it would just do normal like regular numbers, and then when I post that, they would like that. So like I knew like it's definitely something here if I do it correctly.
Right.
For sure.
And so now you're doing that, like you mentioned, you go from 0 followers to thousands of followers, and now everybody's. So how do you find your voice? So how do you go, says, okay, my vlogs are not doing it, but this is only a trend. I need to do something that's sustainable. And I need to do something that not only is sustainable, that's gonna generate some money and an income.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because I wasn't even like the money was cool at the time, but that wasn't my main focus. It was just on some like I did the YouTube, and I noticed like I was not. How do I explain this? Like, damn, I noticed when I was doing the YouTube, it was cool, but I would see like I had a good friend. I had my friends at AMP, my group at AMP, and I had a good friend named Phantom, and his people really loved him on his YouTube and stuff like that. And I seen it, and I was like, damn, like he got like a real base. You feel me?
Yes.
And like it was cool. And I was making some money. I was making a good amount of money on YouTube, but then I started in 2021.
Juggling multiple client sites? Supercharge your productivity with AI made for agencies.
Was when I started streaming. And I had bought a PC, and it was up from there.
You mentioned AMP, Any Means Possible. That's the group that kind of discovered like your videos, and you kind of joined that. So is this a group? And so I'm help me, because I'm not really familiar with the gaming space and how this thing works. So AMP, they discover you. Did you reach out to them, or they reach out to you?
Nah, so it originally started with I'm from the Bronx, and another member named Phantom.
Yeah,
he's also from the Bronx too. And I'm assuming that he had just seen my stuff. So that after we ended up, me and had a great time, and after we long story fast forward a little bit, we had like a good connection, and he was just like he always had a vision of like, yeah, bro, like I feel like you definitely got like he seen I was like very hungry.
Right.
And this is before I started streaming.
Okay.
And he's like, this you see I'm very hungry. He said, look, come to Atlanta. I got these people I want you to meet and just see how it is. Now, I already knew AMP before I met them because they
so
was already.
You were familiar with them.
Yeah, I was already familiar with them, but they already had their own thing going on. Like Agent Duke Davis, they started from 2K, and they already built like 1 million+ subscribers off that, just off 2K playing the video game. Then Chris, he was a great editor. Like Chris Next Door, he was the editor. He wasn't even a member yet, but he was the editor of the channel. And if it wasn't for him, like a lot of those videos and AMP would not be what it is. He was like behind the keyboard and stuff. Then Phantom, he was he's from the Bronx, but he was doing 2K at first, but then he was like nah, I'm gonna stop doing this. I want to do IRL stuff. So he was vlogging, and his vlogs was lit.
Right.
So like he already had a good.
He had a good fan base. He had a good following.
They all came together. It was just 4 of them at first. It was Duke, Phantom, Agent, Chris. Then when I went to go link, he got Chris out there and me. So then after I went, so we driving in the car, and we driving in Atlanta.
So you drove from New York to Atlanta?
No, I flew. So this is my first time flying in a minute too.
Okay.
So like I'm hyped as hell. When you get on a plane, you hyped. You like, damn, I got a great outfit on. I'm just ready to.
So when you get on that plane, good.
I'm over here in the plane.
Okay.
Me and Phantom in it, and then after we land, and then we get the car, we get the rental at the time, we get the car. So we got in the car, we driving. I'm in Atlanta for the first time. I'm looking around like, damn, this is crazy. Like airport big as hell. Then we got to like Agent's neighborhood.
Right.
And then I'm in his neighborhood. I always say this because I'll never forget it. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm looking out the window, and these houses, big houses. Okay. Now look, I ain't never really see big houses
in the Bronx. You looking at
I'm looking at bricks. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm over here like looking out the window. I'm like, yo, these houses are huge. Like I'm talking about like some good quality homes. And we pull up in front of this house. It's a nice house. And then Phantom's moving as if like he don't care. Like he done did this so many times. So I'm like, damn, how you like so like chill? The whole time I'm like, getting ready, and I already know these people because of their videos. Like I already watched their 2K videos and stuff. So you pull up to the house, you pull in the driveway, you go to the steps, he knock on the door, agent opens the door, and he's like, he just woke up, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, nah. And I seen his YouTube plaques, and I never seen a YouTube plaque before. And I'm looking at these YouTube, I'm like, yo, these is crazy. And then, long story short, they took me to a shoot. Phantom took me to a shoot. He just said, I was quiet at first. They was filming. I was very quiet at first. And then Phantom pulled me aside. He was like, bro, why you so quiet? I was a little nervous. He was like, be yourself.
Right.
And I just started being myself. They played this basketball game, and I was the hype. I was the energy. Then they did another video. Everybody had lost, and nobody, and the person with the punishment had to jump into a local mall outside Waterfall.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to do it. Like, nobody wanted to do it at all. Even the people that lost, they didn't want to do it. And I was like, y'all don't want to jump in a water fountain? Like, I'll do it. Like, I was the one willing to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So, like, I jumped in there, and they was like, nah, he's good. After that, we wind down. It was like 3 a.m., and we having good conversations about, like, life and stuff. And then he was like, and then after Agent came to me, he was like, yo, how you feel about AMP? And at the time, I'm like, I went to Phantom, I was like, damn, I don't want to mess up your chemistry. Like, it's so good. Like, y'all have great chemistry on camera when y'all together, so I don't want to be added to it, and I don't want to mess nothing up. And they were like, nah. They took the chance on me, because Duke didn't even like me when he first met me. Like, it's just imagine a random person being vouched by Phantom, somebody else from the group, and I'm being vouched, but, like, you don't know this person. Like, you're not sure. So they took the chance on me, and, like, we became a group. And that's how I'm forever thankful for all of them. Like, those like, family. They're like family to me. 100%.
Do you think
we need a small business loan fast?
I got this.
Loan cannon!
There's a better way to get a fast small business loan.
you could have become what you've become? Now, obviously, you're extremely talented. You do what you do. But what were some of the benefits that you think of joining the group?
Oh man, it was good. It was because we had bought a house together. Well, not bought one. We was renting a house together.
Okay.
The first thing, and that's big. I never had my own room.
Okay.
I never had my own space.
Right.
My mom is not here. Like I'm on my own. Like we in this lit house together, like a good house.
Right.
And we just all here grinding. And that was massive for me because I was able to have my own creative space. I had my own space to grow up and mature a little bit. Also, they had a huge platform. I had my own like little community,
right?
But they had a huge platform, and they put me on the stage, and I just displayed my talent, and that's huge. You feel what I'm saying? Because their support base was very solid. So I'd be so thankful for it because like I know I feel like I would be where I'm at today, but it would have just took a little longer.
Yeah.
You feel
this
me?
sped up the process.
Yeah, it just sped up the process. Yeah, for sure.
Do you believe this was the best decision of your
100%. 100%. Like, I've learned so much from them. I've grown to like actually have brothers. I could close my eyes and I could literally close my eyes and like trust them with anything. I go to them. I talk about them about life. They talk to me about life, and I love them so much. Like without them, it's like. I start to like if we're away from each other for too long, it's like I can feel that we away from too long.
Right.
Like those really my brothers for sure.
Did they help you understand the business model of social media? Because there's a lot. People just think, okay, I've just got a camera, I got a microphone, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. But there's a lot more to it than that.
Bit.
Because you're trying to monetize.
Whenever I need that advice, I go to agent. Like agent has good financial advice. But for the most part, I have to learn a lot by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel comfortable being it by yourself, huh?
Yeah.
So do you have to sign a contract or the verbal agreement, or you sign a contract that you're with them? I mean, how does?
Nah, it was literally like. It was just like there's no like we're not. It was no contract. It's just like literally us talking about how everything's supposed to go, and we literally agreed on it. Like, I'm more was in it for like just like the experience and stuff. But like everything was fair. Like we don't even look at like a lot of that stuff. A lot of it was built off like just strictly friendship. It was no contract. It was nothing sketchy, and that's why I really loved it because it was like it was just perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, how was it like? Because like you said, you grew up with your family. You're very close to your family. It was your mom and your siblings. Now there's no mom and there are no siblings. These are total strangers. You have your own space.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm thinking there's probably a lot of going out to eat, a lot of people ordering food in because ain't really nobody cooking.
Yeah, nobody cooking. We couldn't afford. We couldn't get. We didn't have no chef at the time. We was ordering on, so we was DoorDash and Uber Eats kings. But yeah, that's how it was. Like literally, like. But we would. I'm waking up and everybody waking up like we all. But it's like 6 people with the same mindset. So we all understand what's going on. Like, hey, what video you uploaded today? Oh, I bet. What video you working on today? Oh, I bet. And we have our own group channel, so we're all planning out videos. Now we're together.
Right.
Instead of having to do online meetings, we're together and we're able to plan out these videos. So that's what made it even better.
Do you guys prank each other now?
Oh, we still do it. It's crazy. We the whole fireworks in the house thing.
Yeah.
We were the first people to just light fireworks in the house. It's everywhere for July. We blow up the house even crazier and crazier. Duke used to prank me. He had like fake pair of sneakers and burned them, make me think they were real. We prank each other all the time, like literally.
You do realize probably you're not gonna get that deposit back, right?
For what?
That mansion that y'all done messed them people, y'all done messed them people's house up. You talking about for what?
No, yeah, the first house we was wilding because we was renting that.
That deposit y'all put down, y'all didn't get that money back.
Yeah, it was over. Yeah. A lot we risked a lot, but it was worth it though. Like the supporters was entertained. Like it was fire. Like we woke up, we would go to sleep so like hype, and then wake up like on our tippy toes. Like it was fun. It's so fun, and it still is.
Did people find out where you guys lived and you had unwanted guests? People show up?
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Like even our first house, yes. It wasn't as bad as today, but now it's crazy. We got top tier security though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Your neighbors. Do your neighbors, when you moved in, did your neighbors knew who you were?
Currently?
Yeah.
Or my first house?
Your first, either one.
Okay, so first one, they didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
This was me, struggling to keep up with posting consistently on YouTube and getting less views than normal, until I found Spotter Studio. Spotter Studio is an AI software.
They had, I remember I had bought my car, I bought my first car, an AMG GT 53, and everybody had these nice, like everybody's cars was pretty nice at the time.
Right.
And it's just rolling in. First of all, we're in a white neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's just like 6 black kids in this big ass house, cars coming in, they loud as shit. Speaking in the backyard, loud as shit. We filming these videos, it's just so loud. We actually had a note one time, I will never forget it. This note came on our door, and it said, I forgot what it said, but it was along the lines of like, they said that we know there's drugs and like cocaine coming inside of here, and like they know that like we got to be selling drugs or something.
Right.
So they had called the cops, they wrote a note to the cops, and the note brought it to us, and the cops brought it to us, and then they read it. It was online. It was, oh yeah, they got drugs, fancy cars. It's got to be something skeptical going on there. And I'm like, oh my God. There was one time there was kids so angry. I gave them a gift basket, and they were upset. And they were upset about it. And they said I was like, I'll be broken 5 years and stuff like that.
Right.
And it was crazy. Yeah.
So what about your
neighbors? Hated us.
What about now?
We don't got no neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, we don't got, the way our thing is set up, we have the best. I think we have the best view in Georgia. Like literally the best view. We can see Atlanta. We can see the whole sky view. But we don't got any neighbors, so we could do crazy stuff.
I read that, I don't know if this is true, that you guys got evicted in New York. Was it yeah.
We did get evicted in like 3 days.
How?
Okay, so here's my theory.
Okay, give me the theory.
So the guy was selling that
he was gonna sell
spot.
It. Yes.
We was able to tell him that we'll rent it, and like we got to where we was able to move in. I think he knew who we were. He had us do a whole rollout, like show the crib, let us stream there, and then like 5 days in, he said, "Now y'all gotta go," and we didn't even do nothing. Like this time, we literally knew the precautions to make, the limit to go. We did not even do nothing. And I feel like as soon as like we displayed it and stuff like that, gave him a nice tour, like people got interested in it. I don't know if it sold, but like he got us out of there ASAP. We had to switch. That was the worst boost as a group. In terms of like streaming, like at the time, streaming that we couldn't. Like that's my home base, so it's like I done had mad crazy shit. I had a riot there and all that other stuff. people knew exactly where we was, and it was getting crazy, like for real.
Where do you like living better, New York or Georgia?
Living Georgia for sure, but like in terms of like city life and like family and stuff, New York 100%, 100%. Like literally, I like Atlanta. It has great property. You can get into like you can find a lot of good houses. You can actually drive your cars out here.
Yeah.
You can live a low key. You can be very low key out here. New York is kind of tough for me right now because it's like everything is so fast. There's so many people everywhere, and like anywhere like you post or anything, they know.
They gonna pull up.
Yeah, they know where you at.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, but like in terms of like the people around it, I love New York.
What made you take your talents to Twitch?
Twitch,
Because you say you originally started on YouTube.
yeah, I did, but like streaming was like in my opinion, streaming is kind of like it's so hard to build on YouTube. Like speed in my opinion, speed is like the only one I can see. There's a lot more of them, but speed is like by far like that's his whole playground. Like YouTube is his own playground. And I'm not gonna lie, Twitch was just cool at the time. I just seen a whole bunch of like streamers react to AMP content like Rage, a whole Your Rage, who else I seen Flight. I seen a whole bunch of streamers just reacting to it. And I was like, damn, Twitch is lit, cause like everybody's watching it. But I also grew up watching Twitch too. So I seen a lot of streamers. Shout out Summit 1G. Summit 1G was like somebody I watched. I watched Ninja. When I was on it, and like, but like it was a lot of cool people that was streaming on it. Soluminati, a lot of people.
Right.
A lot of people, yeah.
But the kinks, because I remember I was trying to do something on Twitch where like not streaming. You like watch, it's kind of like the Manning cast where you watch the game and then you talk like that. But it was a lot of trying to get the kinks out of it at the time, and so clearly you guys have got that rectified over there.
Yeah,
so you guys,
like YouTube, you be on YouTube too.
I do be on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
But yours is fire though. I like the way y'all do y'all podcast.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Let me ask you this: how did you come up with the because like all day not all day, but you're streaming and you come up with this platform. Platforms like, you know what? I think people will pay for a subscription. I think they'll pay X, Y, Z to watch me do this. What made you think of that?
Well, Twitch already have this subscriptions thing, and like, you just, when you buy it, you get no ads. So like, there's no commercial breaks. You can watch the streamer for as long as you want.
Right.
It'd be good for a whole month. It renews every month. And then after, like, I had this idea, I just wanted to do 30 days. I just went to, somebody had the world record at the time for subs.
Okay.
Ludwig did. And I personally, without a subathon, I had hit 100,000 subs. And like, people were being so supportive. I got dragged through like a lot of like communities because people thought I was money laundering. People thought it was like I was doing something behind the scenes that was sketchy. But nah, I was literally just sitting there and like I was getting like 10,000 subs every stream. Wow. I was just sitting there. It'd be back-to-back days too. So I'll come back, 10,000 go up. It'd be 20, 30. I started posting my picture every time, 40, 60. And I did a 24-hour just to prove people wrong about like what they saying about me. And we ended up closing it out on 100,000. Like literally live, and everybody loved it. And I was like, damn, like we should do this for a month straight. And I did it for a month.
So that's what gave you the idea of the thon.
Yeah, Mafia-thon. Yeah, because it was originally called a subathon.
Right.
And like, because it was like a marathon.
Right.
But I had put Mafia-thon on it.
Who was the first celeb to make an appearance?
First of all, you gotta know what you're doing, bro. You gotta know, like, imagine all that planning and music. That's tough, bro. That's a lot of knowledge to know, bro. For real.
First one. Damn, that's a good ass question. On stream?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say NLE Chopper.
Okay.
I'll probably say NLE Chopper. I could be wrong.
Right.
But I'm gonna say NLE. I think it was.
Has any celebrity turned you down?
No celebrity has turned me down. I've like, it'll be like conversation, and then like we'll get busy.
Okay.
But I definitely turned down a lot of opportunity and stuff.
Right.
Just because I don't want anything to feel forced.
Right.
Like, there would be so much money for people to try to pay me to come on my stream, but I feel like it's naturally not organic or there, then I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Yeah.
What celebrity did you meet for the first time that had you like, man, I can't believe I'm sitting next to this person? Or
I'll probably say that I couldn't believe that, like, damn, we have a lot. Oh my God, Kevin. But the first one I was like, damn, this is gonna be crazy. It was probably like Lil Baby.
Wow.
He put up to the house and then we had a good string. Yeah, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it was insane.
But I mean, now it seems that even those guys are doing a lot of streams. I hear T-Pain, he streams.
T-Pain is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he genuinely loves it too. He's not just doing it because it's a wave or nothing. Like T-Pain is dead ass streaming because he actually has a craft and he has a thing where I can just tell he has laser beam focus when he likes to do something.
Right.
So you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, but people be trying to force it and it's like you can't
It's
force
got to be organic.
It has to.
Well, help me understand, Kai. I mean, I can't think of a better person to help me understand. So streaming. So people are watching you play a game, correct? It's like COD
or no, just watching me talk.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I could be talking like just regular. I could just be like, yo, let me tell y'all what's happening today, and then I'll talk, do a fire segment. It could be a random segment. A horse come in my room, something explodes. Then I go to then I'll be reading what they like, all the jokes and memes that they just drop in my community.
Right.
We probably do like some community stuff to help everybody, and then like wind down and just like or listen to do album reactions to music. Or then
so you're not always playing video games.
Yeah, I'm not always playing video games. Yeah.
Okay. So
but definitely video games. Every streamer has definitely played it. I want to say every streamer, but that's the main. That's where it started.
Right.
It started gaming. That was the first thing, and it changed to like just being able to talk in front of games.
How did you book your first guest? Because I remember when we first started doing Club Shay Shay, and CJ, my EP back there, he and I. And I was like, how do I get a guest? Because I had no idea. We didn't have a booking. We didn't have booking like we do. And he said, well, just go in your phone and call the most famous people you know and see if you can, when they come on. So, I did Floyd Mayweather and Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg and Travis Kelce and Rick Ross and so forth and so on. Right. And then he's like, man, you ought to DM somebody. I was like, man, they might think I'm crazy, CJ. So I just started doing it. So I'm always interested to see, like, I don't know if you have people that book guests for you, or you just reach out on your own.
I just reach out on my own.
Okay.
It's either I reach out or they hit me up.
Okay.
And then when I see a DM, I'll be like, how did this person know me? Because I'm not gonna lie, I never, and I still don't, but I have to realize it, is that I don't think, I still feel so normal.
Right.
So when people do hit me up.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20.
I'm like, damn, like,
you know me?
You know me? Like, how you know me? You feel what I'm saying? So like, I'll be so surprised, like, and it's just crazy.
What's the most surprising DM you got?
From a person, I'll probably say like Michael B. Jordan.
Wow.
Donald Glover. Kevin is big because I always want to do something with Kevin. I'm probably forgetting something, but it's crazy. It gets crazy. Like, bro, you'll just never know. And it starts off like Jonas Brothers. Like, it'll be the most random. It'll be the most random people because they'll see, because like their kids will know about it. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then but it'll be like NBA players. Like, bro, I still can't believe it. And I just be like, how you know me? Like, how? You feel me? So
let me ask you this. How do you determine the games that you're going to play? How do you come up with that?
Oh, yeah. That's where it gets fun. Well, my chat decides that.
Okay.
Or, like, there's usually, like, every year there's probably, like, a fun game to play on stream that everybody plays. Mm-hmm. That's be one of the games, or whatever's just most popping right now. Mm-hmm. Or, like, right now I came up with a routine with my community to even be on some, like, okay, y'all give me a list of games to do, and I will stay on stream until I beat the game.
Right.
So it's very engaging. It's a storyline, building, like, from beginning to end. The first game I ever played was and I think it's the best single-player game of all time, Red Dead Redemption 2. And I went all out. So I spent money to transform my room into the theme of the game. Wow. So that's based off of Western time. My whole room would be Western and all that. And I had, like, these little funny, like, bits and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then after, my biggest one that surprised me the most was a Souls game called Elden Ring, and
that's the one you played like 167 hours.
I played 169 hours on that game.
Okay,
and I literally it was like a week straight, and everybody, I had so much people watching me just on the game. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, like it's one thing like streaming and regular is going crazy, but when the gaming community accepts you for who you are and like want to see you play, that's a blessing. So I go all out. Like I don't care what the price is for my room to get it done and be entertaining. Like I'm gonna give my community whatever they want every single time. I started doing trailers on top of it, and I started making my room be fire. You feel me? So
why do you think guests are so comfortable with you?
Cause it's like you're not here to. I don't tell them that they're here to do an interview. Like we don't even talk. We barely talk about what they do. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, bro, you coming over to my crib.
Right.
You feel me? Like that's the vibe that I always want to give. Cause everybody thinks that like anybody can come on the stream or anybody can do this, and it's like the chemistry might not be there. You feel me? But I'm just like I just know how to break ice, and I just know how to have people have fun. Like, bro, we don't gotta talk about anything that you got going on right now. Just relax, sit back, and let's have a good ass time. Yeah. You feel me? And have my friends pull up, and we just have fun. And it's like my house is just like an escape from
big
like
playground.
Yeah, a big playground. Whatever you want to do, we gonna do it. No cap.
So, why do you think you've resonated so much with celebrities and entertainers?
Bro, I don't know. I think it's just because like. I just see them as me, like normal humans, like and good people. And you would never see me do anything forced in terms of like I will never do a stream with somebody that I feel won't work.
Right.
Like never. Like I feel like I would never do a stream with somebody that I'd be like, I don't think the chemistry is there, so I don't want.
You don't want to get on camera to find out whether or not the chemistry is there or not. You want to kind of have a pretty good idea going into it that this thing is going to work.
Yes, I was scared. One person I was scared of was Nikki. I didn't know how Nikki was going to be.
Okay.
But Nikki was amazing. When she pulled up, you know what's crazy about Nikki? Nikki is so real. She put up and was an amazing person the whole night. She came late, but she made it worth it. And to this day, without me even being in contact with her, she knows my sister and my mom are big supporters. She checks up on them to this day. Whatever, send them free stuff, whatever. And my sister's her biggest supporter.
Right. What's your craziest guest experience?
Shout out to Diddy.
They're probably the sleepovers. Sleepovers definitely probably Kevin and Drewski. That's legendary.
Oh,
those are definitely ones. But crazy, that's crazy. I think that's.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads.
Bro,
as part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of newsletters.
Everybody crazy. But Shock was Blueface and Krishan.
Yeah, she threw the chair through the wall.
Yeah. When she threw my chair through the wall, it was a shock that went through my body. It was like, oh, it could get real live. It could get real. But I had to hold it in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the craziest one though, for sure.
I mean, because you normally do a great job of destroying your own room. Were you worried about somebody else destroying you?
It's one thing if you tell me you about to destroy the room. It's another thing if you just do it. You gotta let me know. You feel what I'm saying?
So I can be prepared for it.
Yeah. She was like, you'll be good. She had me on my back and said, you'll be good. You're rich. I'm like, yo, what? That's crazy. So.
You bet 21 Savage $300,000 that you could beat him in Madden.
Yeah. He cooked me. To this day, I don't know how I lost.
What you mean you don't know how you
lost? It's crazy. Trash. 21 is so much trash. Because he was getting in my head. Okay, so when I'm in an intense moment, I literally feel like my heart started beating fast, and I sold last play of the game. I sold, and he's so trash, and it was bad, and I lost. It's like when there's no money on the line, I win. But as soon as there's money on the line, I lose, and that's why I don't gamble.
Oh. You don't gamble no more.
No, I don't. That's not gambling though. That's a wager.
Okay, okay.
Because gambling is you don't know what's gonna happen.
Clearly, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Wager is you got control in it. You feel me? You got control in it, so it's an opportunity of you. It's a bet. It's more like a bet.
You pay that man his money.
Yeah. He got literally.
So you done with that?
Yeah. 21. Yeah, listen. I'll make sure he get his money. Well, I don't want no problem with Savage. Yeah. No cap.
Hey, another guy that you said that you have a relationship with is Lil Baby, and I heard him the other day that he lost $8 million gambling in like
oh my God,
a
what?
day and $8 million like a day and a half.
Gambling is crazy.
Dominique,
Yeah,
8 mil?
8 mil, 8 M's in like 40 hours. And he said he had Michael Rubin write a letter to all the casinos in Vegas that they banned him.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. I don't want to go down that hole though.
Hell no.
Hell no.
8 million?
Hell no. That's how people go and they do it, and you hit.
Right.
It's crazy, and then it's crazy. I'm good off that. I'm chill. I'm chill off.
Cause you cool with Lil Baby. So what's your favorite moment with Lil Baby?
We have like we're just like cool in terms of like I hit him up once in a while. He hit me back once in a while, but we didn't really get to like we only hung out one time.
Right.
But like off camera.
Right.
But other than that, like we didn't get to really hang out. I went to his kids love me.
Yeah.
So his kids wanted me at his birthday party. And I put up on him, Jason, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go show some love to his kid.
Right.
And like I went there and he made it cool. Everything was really cool. He's a cool guy.
Right.
Yeah.
You made money. So what did you do your first million? When you first got that, the money started coming in, you like,
what did you do with your first million, Kyle?
Ooh. What'd you buy?
Damn, what did I buy? My first big purchase, for me personally, was my car.
Okay.
That was like a huge accomplishment.
You still got it?
Still got it.
Okay.
I still got that same. I would never get rid of it. I love that car, and that was like my first one. And then my most proud is my mom's house.
Okay.
Like that felt good.
Is she here in Georgia? Or she's still in?
She's visiting. She's still here. She's here in Georgia. No. She lives in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's here in Georgia visiting right now. Yeah.
Wow. So what have you learned about money?
Oh man, first of all, I'm so glad that I'm naturally a good saver. I don't like to spend too much, but I also know I have a good team around me, and I also know like you should be purchasing some property. You should be purchasing something that's gonna make your money worth it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, of course you're gonna have your phase where you go through clothes and all that stuff, but like at the end when you grow up, you'll realize it's not worth it.
Right.
You feel me? So besides that, like I would say I put all my money right back into my content.
Wow.
Like literally all of it, I put right back into it. Or unless like I like clothes, so like unless like I get outfits and stuff, but it's never on no like, yo, you gotta slow down. Like my people advise, like it was so great. My accountant always tells me like, you gotta spend, Kai. You gotta spend because I like to save.
Yeah.
So
get some enjoyment, like get some enjoyment out of it. Like, gee.
Yeah, you gotta think. So I make sure to get some. I'm more into like getting houses or like I like watches, like plain Jane watches,
right.
And that's it.
Nah, you got Patek.
Yeah.
I saw him.
Yeah.
So don't do that. Don't do that, Kyle. Don't do that. I mean, you gonna get it right.
I like it. I got more into it. It's fire to like understand. Right. I got
plain Jane.
Honeybook completely changed how I do business. I'm a photographer and independent business. It's a fact. Running your own business is hard.
I'm glad I was able to get over like the diamonds and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just got one last diamond chain, but like it's not as bad as like how I used to think of it.
Right.
Like for real.
What's Kai's guilty pleasure? What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure. I love I don't know. I think my guilty pleasure is I love just watching like YouTube and Twitch. Like I'm still a viewer. I feel like I'm still a viewer. Like I love just being on my phone and seeing what's going on and like watching movies and reading billboards and like different stuff going on in the room to get inspiration. But like ain't nothing pleasure me more than like an idea coming to life.
Right.
Sitting there by my whiteboard, it'd be fire because I'd be coming up with the craziest stuff and I don't know, and I'd be the first to do it. So it'd be good.
What's been your best? You told me your best purchase has been when like you felt the best when you bought your mom a home. What's been your worst purchase?
My worst purchase had to probably be my first chain and my first watch. Like
you had to bust down.
I had a bust down Rollie, and I had a bust down AP. I have a bust down AP, and I don't like those. Those are like I'm like damn, like I got these, and it is what it was though. You feel me?
So let me ask you a question. When you fly charter? Do you fly private or PJ, or do you take commercial?
So boom, when I fly, I love flying commercial,
right?
Because it made me feel like I don't want to get too big headed about myself or certain things. But I just learned a new trick that I had to find by myself that nobody put me onto. So like, whenever I travel, it's either for a business opportunity, a sponsorship, or I gotta do something inside. So what I noticed that you can request travel fees. So like, companies are willing to just pay for a free PJ, like not out of my money, just like, hey, if you want to get here faster, here's this, we'll cover this and things. So it's like, I just keep using that. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I just thought everybody just kept paying.
Yeah.
But it's like, I didn't know I could just request it.
Somebody else paying for it, PJ. I'm paying for a commercial.
But you definitely you have to get to that point though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like this just started happening. You feel me? But yeah, that was the smartest thing I ever discovered. I was like, what? And you get you in and out.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it got to a point where it's like, even when I do commercial, it's crazy. Like TSA even be slowing me down. Like, yo, the streams was crazy. Or like when I'm on an airplane.
Well, if you flying out of Atlanta, why don't you use private suites tier 1?
I've seen that. Is it the you got like a nice little thing and it gets you straight to the commercial, right?
Yeah.
I've used it like once or twice.
Right.
They need that everywhere. They don't got it everywhere. They need that, bro.
They do. I mean, they got it in Atlanta. They got it JFK. They got it in LA.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need more of that.
They really do.
But
they really do.
It really helps. But I do like flying commercial because I don't know, like just seeing like my supporters in person, it's refreshing and plus like I feel like Kai still, you know?
Right. I read that you turned down $60 million to join Kick. Why did you do that?
It wasn't right. Man, I couldn't join Kick at the time because it was like I got to realize like not all money is good.
You gotta go hard for this.
Some money, I think some money you can tell me some deals that you signed that would like literally jeopardize and slow down everything that you built up for. Sometimes you gotta just say no. Like,
right.
This is not this. It's cool. Like it's generational, but I'm more like, what am I stamping on the world? Like what am I gonna be known for? So like, I don't even. If it don't make sense, I'm not doing it. They like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have such a great community where I'm at right now. Why would I leave it?
Who did you rely on to help make that decision, or was that a sole decision that you made?
Nah, it was me and God. I can tell you exactly what happened. 2023, right before my subathon, I got a call from Kick. They say, hey, we got these millions for you to do 15 days on Twitch, then come to Kick for 15 days, and then reveal that you're on Kick. And I said, I told my team, I said, I can't do it. I didn't want to do it. They hung up. As soon as I hung up, I got down on my knees and I put my hands together and I prayed and I said, God, I just turned down a crazy amount of money that can help me for a lifetime, but I just hope you keep me on the road of staying focused and being able to achieve my dreams at a natural pace, at my own pace.
You did the right thing, bro.
Like I literally just
That's the right thing for him, bro. He did the
and
right
it's like
thing.
it's like when you get money, it's like
Some
you
people
know,
would have took that money, bro.
it's like, how do I explain it? It's like when you get to a certain
level, how much more money do you?
Yeah, like, you know, like when you get to
what can I do with the money that I'm making that I need to this?
Yeah.
Because if I need that, I got a problem to begin with. I'm probably gonna blow through that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like, I'm like, damn, like I can't. Like I'm already blessed financially. Like, why would I need to do this?
Right.
Like, why? I'd rather play the long game and a more natural, organic route.
I mean, you turn down that Steph. Steph makes 55 a year. Dak Prescott makes 60. That's professional high top of the food chain.
But think about it though. Steph is doing what he loves.
Yes.
It's basketball. He getting paid to play the game that he loves. I don't know if I would have loved it on Kick.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? I have this theory that they're gonna be. It's a great streaming platform and stuff, and how it is. But like, bro, my home, I'm where I need to be at, and like I'm not worried about the money. I just built my community, and I don't gotta worry about the extras I could get when I'm already blessed.
Right.
You feel me? So I just keep that mentality, and just make sure I never lose that mentality. Oh,
how have you built your team? It's always interesting to see, because obviously, in order for you to do what you do and do it, you need a team.
You need a team,
but you need a team that you trust. You need a team that I don't feel like my team that I have around.
Man, chat, bro. Bro, we gonna react to the rest, bro, in part two, bro. We gonna hop up off it for a little bit, bro. Hey, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, bro. We did a lot on this train, bro. We did Joe Milton highlights to Kai Cenat reaction. I mean, Kai Cenat podcast, but Shay Sharp, not podcast, just, well, I guess you could say podcast. But hey, I appreciate everybody that tuned in from Trvfasho. I'm gonna be uploading